In the spring of 1808, an employee of the Russian-American Trading Company, Ivan Kuskov, with 25 Russian colonists and 80 Aleuts, landed on the California coast, in Bodega Bay, about 80 kilometers north of San Francisco, near the Russian River. Their task was to find a place suitable for constructing a fortress that would serve as a Russian outpost in California, and as the center of the future agricultural region that would provide food for Alaska. Alexander Baranov, the manager of the Russian-American Company and the first governor of Russian America, decided to establish a colony in this area. Few people know that Count Nikolai Rumyantsev was a significant shareholder in the Russian-American Trading Company and a patron of various expeditions, including the first Russian circumnavigation. Fort Rumyantsev was named in his honor and was later renamed Fort Ross. In Saint Petersburg, on the banks of the Neva River, there is a mansion of Nicholas Rumyantsev, which we visited. Nikolai Rumyantsev willed to create a museum in his palace after his death, which was fulfilled. Thus, the first private museum in Russia appeared in 1831. The mansion housed a large library. The mineralogical collection occupied the whole of the White Hall of the palace. The halls of the mansion contained collections of coins and medals, clothing and things of the Pacific Islanders. After the 1917 revolution, the mansion was nationalized. Since that time, quite different institutions – Society of Warehouses, Social Security Center, Union of Metal Workers, Pioneer School, and even communal apartment have been located there. Yes, you heard right, the rooms where the palace's servants lived were converted into communal apartment during Soviet times. Not a trace of the original exhibits in the palace has been left behind. Now it has expositions devoted to the economic policy of the 1920s, industrialization and the culture in the USSR in the 1930s, life in Leningrad during the war, as well as a communal apartment in the USSR. The next video will explore the exhibition devoted to communal apartments in more detail. We will also visit the communal apartment where Anna Akhmatova, the famous poet of the Silver Age of Russian poetry, lived. At the end, we return briefly to the Russian colony of Fort Ross. The Russian colony in America became unprofitable, and in 1841 the fort and the colony's lands in California were sold to landowner John Sutter.